has gone, and I don't know how much you can hear of that when the wind's blowing. This plastic is away. Hello folks, hope you're all doing well. We have just popped up here in the middle of Storm Isha to check out the plot, make sure everything's all right, have any damage. My plot neighbour just over the other side there, the greenhouse entirely destroyed. I've just been helping him there when I've turned up, just lifting and shifting all the debris from across his plot to somewhere safe, because it's still going to be crazy windy over the next day or two. Last night, honestly, the wind round here last night was like nothing I have ever known it. It is nuts. It's absolutely crazy. And there's a load of water outside again that has come from the rain. So let's have a look about. We'll go outside in a minute. Now, I must warn you that it is still crazy mad windy out there. So you might get a load of wind noise over the microphone. I will do my best to try and shield it. We've got the little furry cover on it, but I fear it might not do much in here today. But we'll see. But whilst we're in the comfort of the polytunnel, let me bring you around here. It's not too bad in here. Ignore all the rubbish. This is what happens in the polytunnel at this time of year. Stuff gets dumped for projects we're working on. Compost bags, cardboard, all that sort of stuff. Some things have got blown about at the top here. I've got these sort of doors where you've got the net on the top and the plastic at the bottom. The wind's come through, it's blown loads of stuff out there, not to worry, but we do have some damage over here. Let's just get in close and have a look at this. You can see there's a tear in the plastic here, and I think that goes all the way up there. We've had some previous repair there. We've got some tape and a batten and things there repairing it. So the plastic was probably a little bit weak down here to begin with, but we still don't want to see this sort of thing going on in the polytunnel. Anyway, let's go outside and have a look. I've only just had a very quick, there's lots of this sort of thing. There's lots of bits and pieces that have blown about, like the plant pot and stuff like that. There's just blown around the plot. There's loads of bits like that. So we'll see if we can bear the wind noise. So coming down here, up this way, everything's not too bad. I'm just going to turn around there, sorry, to try and shelter the microphone again. So everything in this bit isn't too bad. We've got stuff like this where the covers have blown off, but we do have this. We've got lots of water out here. Those of you who saw the flooding last year will be familiar with the scene. So this is the bit that floods, and it has a terrible habit of coming into my plot sometimes. So this bed here, just one of the general sort of dug over brassica beds with a cover on it. You can see we've got a good bit of water on there. This bit, onion bed, we've lost some hoops and things that have blown over. Not too bad though. Over here's a bit wet though, look at this. All over, that's where the asparagus is, under that cover at the moment. So that's the asparagus over there. And we've all flooded in around and about here. It's not actually too bad a thing to see, because now that I've seen that it's this bit here where it starts and this bit here where it comes in, and when it comes in, it does actually come in and it's soaked up. You can see it's come all the way up here, these bits we were looking at before. So it's obviously soaking in here and coming all the way in here, all the way up here, and this bit here. So I can do something about that. I can see that the level here of the ground is actually quite low, and that's my neighbour's, the lid off my neighbour's compost bin there. You can see the compost bins have all blown about. Actually, speaking of compost bins, come and look at this. Let's just go around the corner and see what I discovered. Let's have a look around here. Here we go. Let's have a look up here. I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be there. Well, certainly the last time I was here, that didn't look quite like that. That's not meant to be there. But what I think I might do now is let's just have a look around. You can see everybody else's stuff. I'm going to have a walk down there and see what else we can see. So a quick bit of context as to where we are here on the plot. This is my polytunnel here, so I'm right down the far end of the plot. I'm outside of it on the path, and let me spin you around and we'll have a look down and see if there's been any damage. So the top of this shed, a bit of felt off the top of the shed. There's lots of stuff like this, lots of stuff blown about all over the place, barrows and stuff like that. And I'm just coming further along here. We'll come down here. It doesn't look too bad. In fact, some of them, look at this. This is beautiful. This looks in really good nick. But I did think I'd spotted some more damage a bit further down here. So let's just come down here. There's some things looking a bit mangled over here. Some fruit cages and things. And let's just pop over here. Yeah, this isn't looking too great. All this sort of fruit cage kind of stuff here. I don't know how well you can see that on the camera there, but a lot of it sort of collapsed in on itself and become loose. I'll be sure to let those people know. We'll send them a wee message. We've got a little Facebook group for the Allotment Society where we can all sort of go on and chat and send messages and stuff, so we'll be sure to let those people know. We've got oh dear me, look at this up here. We've got somebody's shed that's completely collapsed and broken the fence down here. That's not great. Oh my days. I don't think I'll even get past there. Although let's try and squeeze past, breathe in and see how it's going. Oh man, that's absolutely wrecked. That is completely mangled, and I can see another shed in a bit of distress over there. Let's head back down this way, past the sheds. We'll come back along to the path, and I'm starting to see damage everywhere. Honestly, everywhere I'm looking, I'm seeing damage now at the moment. This isn't good at all. We've got somebody's cold frame here. We've got stuff that's been blown all over the place. Look, this has come through and it's obviously smashed into the fence and destroyed all the fence down here. There's another, I don't know how well you can see it, sort of structure over there with a sort of netting on top of it. That's not looking particularly great. This looks like a plot that isn't really used anymore, looking at the state of it. Hopefully someone will come and take it on, but you can see there the shed absolutely sort of, well, it's not destroyed, but it's not looking too good, and it's gone flying over there and it's bashed into somebody else's shed on the way along. Let's go back over this way. I can see somebody's little polytunnel over here that isn't looking great either. So we'll have a wander down there. There's a shed here that's got a roof missing, and we've got a polytunnel with a big rip on the roof of it. Oh, there's all sorts of, oh man, there's all sorts of stuff mangled over here. Look at this. Right, so the roof's missing off the shed. The fence is absolutely done in here. All the covers, there's also this bit here, because we've got the other shed over there that's blown over. This bit here must be really, really, really getting battered by the wind. And you can see there, that polytunnel has been completely ripped open on the roof. And have we got more damage over here? Let's just scoot down to the bottom here, because we've got another shed with a missing roof. There's a bit of a theme developing here with missing roofs and sheds. But this is another plot here. Looks like it's maybe in progress. But this polytunnel here, where this green stuff has been attached to the bars there, it's obviously blown through and ripped through all the green stuff. So that's not looking great, is it? We've got more lids of compost bins. There's another common theme. Let's have a little walk down here. And I don't think I'm going to get too much further down here, folks, because I'm sure you can see in front of me. Oh my days, look at this, right? Not only have these poor people lost the roof off their shed, but look at this. This is all flooded around here and all over the sort of first part of their plot. This is very much like what happens to my plot. Look at this plot. This plot is absolutely neat and tidy. It's beautiful. What a lovely, lovely plot. It's so well taken care of. It's so neat and tidy. And we've got a mangled frame over there, and we've got bits and pieces of stuff missing. So I'm just going to see, I wonder if there's another way around. Let's have a walk up here. We might get trapped unless there's another way along. We might get trapped by the fallen over shed, and if we do, I'll stop the recording and I'll start again when I find myself in another place where things you might actually want to see. Look, this is this plot. And you think, oh, what a beautiful plot that is, isn't it? Look at that. That's absolutely lovely, that place. And the one next to it, look at this. I've come into some sort of really posh allotment bit. Look at this. What a beautiful plot. This is, oh, that's fantastic, this one. Oh man, it's putting me to shame. Look at this, lovely. And they've done the sensible thing, obviously, over winter, and I'm hoping that they've taken the cover off this little sort of plasticky greenhouse thing, unless I'm going to discover it. Nope, there's the cover over there where you see the Scotland flag is, all sort of mangled up in the fence down below. You can see that cover. So I I am somewhat stuck here at the moment, so I'm just going to cut the filming and I'll come back to you in a minute. And I'm back, and I managed to scale down the side of the big sort of canal, should we call it, that's been formed here at the edge of the allotment in the wind. Sorry if the camera's getting blown. You might be able to see from the trees, but the wind is wild here at the moment. Let me spin you around and we'll continue having a look down the bottom end of the allotments before I'm going to head back home to get out of this. Right, here we go. So this is pretty much where we picked off earlier on. And coming down here, I can see bits of debris and stuff in the bushes, but the plots, they're not looking too bad. A really, really oddly shaped polytunnel there. Look how wide it is. It's really short, but really wide. But it looks to be absolutely solid, not a jot of damage done in there. So we're looking all right. Like I say, there's bits of debris and things all over the place. So coming up here, we're not looking too bad. We're not. Let's have another look around the corner. So bits of netting and things blown away. Somebody's lost the window. More damage to the shed. Yeah, all the sort of felt off the roof's gone there. They've lost a window over that way. But coming along here, look at this. Is that giant beetroot? Look at the size of that on the way past. It's amazing what you see when you come out and have a walk around all these different plots. But everything, I think it's certainly from me just walking along here, everything feels a lot more sheltered up this part of the allotment, which is odd because if you look down the way, what a beautiful view down there. You can see where the sort of Scotland flag is perhaps blown away, which is where we were earlier on. But you can see I'm uphill here from where I was before, but oddly, it feels a lot more sheltered in this bit along here. So we'll have another bit of a peek just around here. We've got a compost bin again over there, making a bit of a bid for freedom over the fence into the farm. We've got damaged fences along here. The fences are not even going to, you can see all the way along there. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's fences damaged all the way along the path line there. And we'll come down here and it's not looking too bad again in this bit of the allotments and this sort of journey or this walk around that we're doing along here. This is maybe only about half of the plot. If you can see the tree line all the way in the distance over there, the allotments go all the way along there to where the trees are. So it's a pretty big site overall. But we'll have another bit of a look down here. I'm going to get attacked by somebody's sort of scaffolding material off the fence, and we'll have a look down. At least if this is the worst of your damage, then there's nothing much to be too concerned about. Sorry, I'm just being attacked by this material on the way past. And up this end again, up this end of the allotments here, right up there, we're coming up right up to the sort of top corner. There's really not too much damage there. Even this sort of blow away green plastic polytunnel is looking pretty solid. There's a few gates rattling and bits and pieces banging over there. Nothing much going on. Somebody's shed looks a bit dodgy over there, the grey one. I don't know if you can just see it in the distance there. Looks like the door's all buckled on it, which isn't ideal. And I think I'm coming to the end of the path here again along this way. This is just a little bit, this is somebody's gate that's blown over on a disused plot, and somebody's polytunnel over there that actually looks all right. That looks pretty solid, which is good. So rather than showing you all this again, while I'll double back on myself, I'll head back round, we'll do a little bit more filming. So let's have a walk down this bit and see what we can see down here. I would say this shed looks a bit dodgy, but I'm pretty sure this has been like this for a while. This is a bit of an abandoned plot here, so it's leaning over, and there's a few sheds like that. We can see another one up here. Again, I don't think this one's been damaged by the wind. I think this has probably been like this for a while. Looking at the state of the plot, somebody's had sort of half a go at making it look good, but we'll see. But I mean, that's just asking for trouble, isn't it? Having that left like that, that's just asking for something bad to happen. And again, stuff like this, look at this. Bits of wood like this with nails and screws hanging out of them, hanging off like that. That goes flying. If that hits somebody, they'll know about it. They will. But everything, again, same sort of story. Bits of stuff blown all over the place. Not too much damage, I don't think. Up this end of the allotment again, it feels a lot more sheltered, although I think I can see a big a big rip in somebody's sort of plastic covered sort of polytunnel greenhouse construct. Oh dear me, look what we've got up here. These guys have been hit by the wind quite badly. There, how up you can see the shed has gone, and I don't know how much you can hear of that when the wind's blowing. This plastic is away. This has been absolutely hit really badly, and we'll try and navigate around here. We'll just move this over here. Yeah, this has taken a bit of a battering. You can see down there the plastic down the side there's torn in quite a few places, right at the back of that sort of construction, all torn as well. People are losing stuff over here. Oh man, there's that poor shed again that's been toppled upside down. Again, bit of a theme of things that have been happening. Sheds getting toppled over, plastic structures getting torn. Somebody's got some blue netting sort of structure over there that's getting torn a bit. And you can see over there, look at the sky. Look at how it looks at the moment. We've got beautiful blue sky over this way, and if we turn this way, so the wind is blowing from this direction, and you can see more of these storm clouds coming in. So there's more of this to come. And finally, back to the safety of the polytunnel. That's quite a bit of damage. It's soul destroying scene. I know how much hard work I put in to do my plot here, and I see other people up there just as much hard work all the time, the effort, the work, and that's damage that a storm's caused. Sheds blown over, fences destroyed, polytunnels and things just torn to bits. What an it's awful, awful, honestly. Anyway, I count myself quite lucky. I'm really, really lucky that we don't have a lot of damage here. Yes, there's a tiny little tear in the back of the polytunnel there. There's a little bit of water over there. Some stuff is blown around. It's not the end of the world. You know, that's a 5-minute job to fix that. The water on the plot is actually quite lucky, because then I can start seeing where some of the water's coming in. I can do something about it. But oh man, I feel hard sorry for these people around here who've had all this damage. I really, really, really do feel sorry for them. Anyway, on that rather somber note, that is me done for today. I'll see you on the next one, folks. Bye for now. Has gone, and I don't know how much you can hear of that when the wind's blowing. This plastic is away.